Hello everybody. My name is BoBo. I'm here to talk to you people about getting your country back. Now I'm about to receive a phone call from my district leader, and he is going to advise me on where our next step should be. But until then, he done already sent me a text, and the text read, I shall read the text. It reads, to whom it may concern, in Mr. BoBo's district. That be me. It also reads that we have been talking about this for a long time now, and you have been attending our services at our church on Patriotic Avenue, and you are a member. You have been paying diligently. You are an active member ready for action. We have been planning this for over 4 decades. And now we are calling you to duty. Now it is time for you to prepare yourself for battle. That's serious. Prepare yourself for battle and capture our country back and destroy our enemies. In God we trust. January 6th is upon us, and our president, hold on a second, and our president Donald J. Trump has given the order on January the 6th to come to the Capitol and hear his speech. And soon after his speech, we shall proceed to the Capitol. Get your gear ready. Get yourself prepared to give your life, if necessary, to regain our country back. Thank you, your district leader. It's time. It's time. Okay, people. He said I think he'll be calling me soon, so I'm getting excited. I'm really getting excited. Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's happening. Oh. Hello, this is BoBo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, how are you? Yes, I've been waiting for the phone call. Yes, I've been waiting for the phone call. Yes, I'm prepared. I have all my gear here with me. Yes, sir. I'm up and my family's prepared. Yes, I will be getting them ready. I have my van ready. I have my explosives and all I have my gear. No, so yes, sir. Okay. Yes, thank you. I'll be there. I'll be there early, sir. Yes. Oh, yes. God bless America. Thank you. Yeah. Well, it's time. You heard the phone call. Okay. Well, For all the ones who are going to follow us to the Capitol today, today is the day. Today is the day we get our country back. We get our country back today. It's time. First thing first, you got to get all your gear. I have my gear here. I'm going to show you as I get dressed. My gear is right here. Now, I have to be very careful with this piece here because it's just, you don't want to make any errors with this, you know. But I'll strap this on now because it is definitely something that we will probably need in case they try to turn up with the military. But we have to be very careful with this. I'm going to put it on now, though, because you never know. They may try to stop me before I get there. But if they do try to stop me, it'll be a sad day for them. Oh man. Hold on. Gotta be careful with these. Gotta strap them on good, pal. I tell you, I'll do anything for this country. And if that means to give my life, that's what I'll do. To regain our country back. Okay, we have our vest on. There's no possible way. This also has plated armor behind this section here, and then it has the CO2 explosives. You have to be very careful with these. I know I can't be scaling walls too fast. So I'm not sure if they should work. I built it myself. Yeah, just not going to test it quite yet. I'll wait till I get there. We're probably gonna need it. And if I don't make it back, I will be a martyr. People will remember my name, BoBo. That's a good ring. BoBo. Okay, let's get prepared. Ooh, I gotta be careful with this. And the next piece of equipment that will be very necessary to use, you gotta make sure that you don't get confused, because there's going to be a lot of people there. I mean, it's going to be probably a few million. So you have to identify who you are right at the beginning when you start to walk toward the Capitol where the president's going to speak. So the first thing of recognition, to make sure that you do not get mistaken for anyone else, you have to wear your hat. Proud American. Yes, I'm doing something great, going down in history. I am. You just don't know, pal. Now, the next piece of thing, you always might need one of these, because them some slick Democrats. And sometimes they might have some zip ties and stuff. If they try to arrest you, you have to have your knife. And it is sharp, buddy. You always keep the tip extremely sharp for just in case. They taught us this at the academy. So you gotta have that. You gotta make sure that everything is in order. That's just in case they happen to capture you and put you in. I know my voice changed because I am like both. I am like I was born up north and then I came down south. So yeah, I'm southern now. But this is a red state. And this is where I need to be. Okay, now in case of you have to break a couple of windows to get inside, you're going to need one of these. Now, it has a little weight inside. You hear it? Yes. This is not, when you hit the window with it, it's not going to splatter out loud. It's going to just break. So you need one of these. You know, this is, I got to put this in here as well. Make sure that, got to have that. Okay. Now, there's another thing you're probably going to need, because when you get there, they're probably going to have barricades up in there with locks on them. And the best thing you can carry with you is some bolt cutters. And they can put barricades up there all they want. All I got to do is snip, snip, and snip. And we in. So we got to get that prepared as well. So we're going to put that over here, right up under here. So when I do get out of the vehicle, I can go right to action. There is no slowing me down. Got all my tools. Can you see my tools? Hold on a second, pal. Let me get you to see this. I am ready. Where's my blade? My blade has to be across my body like this. I'm going to grab it and whip it out when you need it. Okay. Well, I tell you, my district leader will be proud of me. I am prepared. So, the next piece of tool you will need, because sometimes this bolt cutter might not work because you might have to bend a couple of bars a little bit, because when they put them barriers up, some of the barriers are connected, so you have to dislodge them with one of these, a crowbar. You got to have a crowbar. Crowbars are really important to a lot of things. That's why they have them in vehicles. A vehicle is a very heavy thing. Don't you worry, we'll get it. Aha. Got my crowbar. Got my bolt cutters. Got my little mallet and crossbody. Got my weapon, my knife. Not a weapon. This is a knife just in case they try to, you understand me. Put that right there, crossbody. And this is always over to the other side. I'm prepared, buddy. Now, the next piece of equipment you're going to need, let me see. You might want to disguise yourself just a little bit. And, hold on a second. Well, I do know that they're going to be bringing a lot of all kind of sprays. I got some wolf spray and some rat spray. But I may not bring the rat spray because it's kind of poisonous. And if the wind blow the wrong way, it might kind of get some of us. So, excuse me for a minute. Take these off. These my readers. In case that happens, this is what you're gonna need. Now, this is a good thing because when the spray goes out toward the Capitol Police, and if it blows back in your face, it won't get in your eyeballs. You can't really be yelling too much because it get a little foggy in here. So you're probably going to have to try to be quiet. It's good to be stealth, like. You understand me? Okay. Okay. Well, in order for me to finish this demonstration, I'm going to put these here down, because I'm going to need my readers. Yeah. Oh, that's better. This is just something we'll take with us because we'll more than likely need it. Right in the center chest plate right there. We have to be extremely careful. Cross arm here, cross arm here. So if I really need to drop down to the blade from here, you know, when I get out of the vehicle, I'm going to have to drop down to pull out my trusty old knife. I've been sharpening that thing for years. Yeah. Okay. So, excuse me. Okay. So, well, and another thing, so you're not misunderstood of your purpose of being there, you want to make sure that you have your flag with you. You are fighting for America, so therefore, you're going to have identification of who you are. You're not a daggone foreigner. You're born and raised in this here country, and you have the right to fight for your country. And I say, you go down there and fight at the Capitol, because they're trying to steal. You hear? They told us that they're stealing the election from us, and we shouldn't allow it to happen. I love my country. I never fought in the war because they said I wasn't smart enough to pass the test, but that's okay. I'll fight for it now. Okay. And in case of a fire, if a fire breaks out some type of way, oh, let's hope the fire does not burn down the Capitol. But in case it starts, this is what we can use. I just dropped a piece of my tools. You're gonna need one of these. This is a fire extinguisher. And this fire extinguisher, you literally can use it for a weapon, really. I better keep that around as well. I'll probably carry that on my sidearm down at my waist, down by my waistline. Just in case. So you gotta have one of these. Just in case a fire breaks out. You know, they like to shoot out those things that make a lot of smoke, and sometimes they spark. And if they get to some dry brush somewhere, that they can probably cause a fire. And if it's anywhere near our crowd, we can have this fire extinguisher to put it out. Matter of fact, this will also put out the propellants that they use to back us up from smoke screen things. Yeah, they taught us about that as well. Okay. Alright, so let's recap. What we got here, we're getting prepared to go to the Capitol and get our country back.